Hi, this is Michelle Dale for virtualassistant-live.com and valive.tv. Now, I'm sure as many of you know who've been following the blog for quite a while, I absolutely love, from the bottom of my heart and my very being a virtual assistant. I absolutely feel so grateful to have discovered this industry, to have the kind of business that I have, and to have the kind of lifestyle that being a virtual assistant allows me to have. I travel, I spend so much time with my family, I have personal time, you know, I choose my life. I choose everything in my life and I work my business into that. So for me, being a virtual assistant has really kind of revolutionized my whole life and the way I live it, and it's given me choices. It's given me opportunities that I never would have been able to have had I been in an employment, like an office job, or did something in one place. But being a virtual assistant, I have discovered, is not for everybody, even if they think when they start out that they would like to be a VA. A member of my team, a VA who works with me, who is excellent at her job, very, very good VA, has decided that she doesn't enjoy being a virtual assistant for various reasons and wants to go back into the system and wants to go back into employment. The thought of that for me is personally a little bit scary. I really wouldn't want to do that. But for this VA, she really does not like the kind of lifestyle that a VA or being a VA for her has brought her. Things like, for example, she feels that she's very lonely because she's at home. No kids, no family, so it's kind of a lonely job for her. She likes the idea of being in some sort of system in terms of, you know, employment and that type of thing. And obviously, I can understand why somebody would want to do that, but it was very interesting because I talk all the time about, you know, how wonderful being a VA is, but obviously for some people, they discover down the line that it's just not for them, and they may want to go back to their job or back to employment, or sort of get back in the whole job system again, rather than being an independent entrepreneur. And really being a virtual assistant is very entrepreneurial. Anybody who has their own business has to sustain their own business, has to keep marketing, working at it, you know, building it. It's entrepreneurial, and if you're kind of like not inclined that way, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to kind of really see the benefits. And especially if you're a kind of social butterfly and you need to be around lots of people every day, you feel happier in that kind of environment, then, you know, maybe being a VA is not for you. So I've highlighted some of the really key things that have come out of this experience, which I think are very, very pertinent to people who are considering becoming a virtual assistant, not quite sure whether they want to or not quite sure whether it's really for them. Really sit down and look at those points over on the blog today and just see if any of those things kind of resonate with you, or, you know, you can kind of relate to them. So I hope this helps. A little bit of a shock for me, but obviously it's something very, very important to consider when you're thinking about becoming a VA. So anyway, that's all from me, and I'll see you on the next video.